D2C ब्रांड चालू करने में सेटअप कॉस्ट ज्यादा लगता है, is what I understand, because there's a manufacturing element attached to it.
कुछ भी चालू करने में कुछ मतलब there is nothing which starts with zero, only your talent.
नहीं मतलब मैं इस तरीके से बोल रहा हूँ कि the question of how probably a SaaS business is different from a D2C business. एक SaaS business अगर मेरे को चालू करना है, अगर सॉफ्टवेयर एज अ सर्विस मुझे चालू करनी है, I myself as a human capital, if I have the know-how, can build the product on my own without any additional investment. Versus if I'm getting into a D2C, मेरे को फिर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पूरा का पूरा फिगर आउट करना पड़ेगा, उसमें पैसे डालने पड़ेंगे इनिशियली, उसके बाद जब प्रोडक्ट आएगा उसको फिर मैं बेचने जाऊंगा.
I don't think like that.
Okay.
So, for example, I'm not from technical background, though I've worked with a lot of SaaS companies. I think most of the SaaS companies were technical, and I've worked into implementation side largely. But even to start with a SaaS company, you need good tech folks to start, because your entire business is depend on technology. And you also need to see whether the kind of technology that you're building can be accepted by, because it's always the price point and everything, whether you're playing in SME or you're playing into enterprise. That is the thing. Again, the ideation, getting the right people in place, all that stuff is very, very important. I think to start a SaaS company is much harder than to start a D2C brand, because of course you need to be very flexible in terms of pivoting. Ye product nahi chal raha hai, how can I pivot into something else? How can I create a bouquet of product plus services, anything which you think works in your favor to be a unicorn. So today, even if you see, there are not many SaaS companies who have achieved what they aim to.
That is true.
Most of the SaaS companies are still struggling and trying to find out the way forward. But in D2C, if you know the right manufacturer, you will find your way out. You don't need to be technical, right? I think in today's world, being technical is the most important aspect, and earlier it was something like similar. If you are hiring a e-commerce head, he should have technical knowledge. Magento पे site कैसे बनता है, इस पे site कैसे बनता है, and all that stuff. It was required, with offline players. But in today's world, you don't need to be technical. Your site and everything can be taken care by a SaaS platform like BigCommerce, Shopify, and then you only need to play around how to get the right sourcing from the manufacturer. Then you need to work around how to have the right packaging, then pricing. So I think, but in both the businesses, I think the ideation level itself takes some years' time. It's not something I see, oh, this is a D2C brand. Oh, I know the manufacturer. I can start also. And I've started within 1 month. It never happened like that. You take any brand story who we know, their ideation level itself took time. They have done a lot of research, discovery. They have seen a lot of brands, and then they have come out, what is the gap, and then they're kind of filling that gap. SaaS के साथ ऐसा नहीं है. मतलब we have seen a lot of SaaS companies playing the same level. It's just that minor tweaks and everything, and it's everywhere,
लेकिन पिवटिंग में फिर D2C में थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम लगता है नहीं?
हाँ.
प्रोडक्ट मॉडिफिकेशन